Welcome back to Q&A for the day. My name is Josh Okonye, physical therapist, certified strength and conditioning specialist, and former athlete. And here I'm going to answer your questions about fitness, rehab, or just life in general. Now, today's episode is about life. And we're going to do it a little bit different. Not going to the phone for this one because I just want to address the situation as a whole. And lately, life has been lifing. Not just for me, but for a lot of people around me. And I really just wanted to take the opportunity to speak to anyone out there who may be going through a difficult time now as well. Whether it's, your business not doing as well as it used to, failed relationships, family problems, or, maybe you don't like your job. Me, I like my job. So I love my job. Okay. I love my job. This ain't about me. But if it was, even if it was about me, my job ain't the issue. I love my job. So you know who you is out there. You see this, just know I love my job. But anyway, yeah, it's been a tough time for a lot of people around me, and I really just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on going through tough times because something common that I've heard is a lot of them, or a lot of people tend to feel alone in their issue. They tend to feel like they're the only ones suffering, only ones dealing with problems, and they feel alone in that. Sometimes they tend to keep it to themselves, and luckily I've been close enough to some people to feel comfortable enough to share their problems with me so I can help in any way that I possibly can, because it's better to open up and share your issues rather than to just bottle it up inside. So for y'all who are bottling up everything, come on, you gotta let it out just a little bit. Find somebody, talk it out, write it out. Shoot, this is maybe my way of talking things out myself. This may end up being a diary. I don't know, but it's. I've had people say that it's really, really hard to get to the next day without crying, without just feeling like they're having like just a cloud over their life, finding it hard to enjoy the things they used to enjoy, to enjoy just the little things in life that they always look forward to. And I understand that. I definitely understand that. Sometimes the negative things in life can really overshadow the good things. But some things that have helped me personally when I am going through a tough time is I just focus on doing things that bring joy, doing things that made me happy, doing things that kind of take my mind off things. And I know it's easier said than done, but just going out of your way to even something small, like splurging on some food that you don't usually eat. Now that can be a slippery slope. Now don't go eating tubs of ice cream, and well, if it's a pint, that might be I can take a pint, but don't eat whole gallons of in one sitting and stuff like that, because that's a slippery slope, and we still trying to be healthy here. All right, but for your mental health, you don't want to compromise your physical health, but for your mental health, you definitely gotta make time for yourself and find things that are going to uplift you, or really just even something simple, just taking your mind off of something bad, but something good to take your mind off of something bad. Don't do something bad to take your mind off something bad. That's not good. All right, but yeah, you just gotta. I just learn to appreciate the good things. Bad days will happen. Bad days are going to happen. You're gonna have bad days in your future, but that's not to say that you're not gonna have good ones. And you have to really hold on to that and know that with time it does get better. And you just have to believe that you're not gonna always feel the same way you are now, unless you let yourself kind of get out of that and kind of see something better. So you have to really just know that there are good times ahead. You will have good days ahead, and just appreciate those days. As small as they may seem, as insignificant as it may seem to you in the moment, Just really try to, you know, dwell in those good moments, because those are gonna be the moments that kind of help pass the time, help get through the day a lot easier, and just find a way to kind of to get through it. It's easier said than done. It may seem so simple, it may seem harsh at times, but you just got to get through it. You got to, because that's at the end of the day is like, what else are you gonna do? You can't let it just stop you. You can't let it just crumble you. You can't let it just stop you from living the life that you always wanted to live. Um, at the end of the day, you know what they say: if it don't kill you, it's gonna make you stronger. We go through obstacles in life to build us. There's so many times I need to stop saying Jesus. But anyway, you you go through obstacles in life to really show yourself, hey, like, I made it through this, I can make it through that. So like, appreciate those bad times, appreciate those struggles, appreciate those dark times that you feel like, man, how am I gonna get through this? Because when you do, and you will, when you do, you're gonna be like, man, I'm strong. I'm built for this. I'm built for better. I'm built for, I can take on anything. And it just takes time. And as much as it sucks, because I can tell you right now, it sucks. You're gonna have a good trend, and you're gonna have a day that's just gonna feel like you just knocked all your progress out the water or out the window, and you're like, dang, I have to start over from zero. But just keep pushing, and before you know it, you're not even gonna really realize, that you're in that funk anymore. You're going to just, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna enjoy life like you did. You're gonna enjoy life like you should. Yeah, you just gotta hold on to that. Hold on to that hope that the good times will come. They are going to come. Bad times will come too, but hey, gotta have bad times to appreciate the good ones. So yeah, I mean, it's tough. We all going through something at the end of the day. That's why I'm really, 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 I just believe it's really important to, you know, always remember that everybody's going through something. So, you know, as much as what you're going through may affect the way you act and affect the way you see things or do things, you never want to let you affect someone else in a negative way, because someone else may have their own problems they're dealing with, and you wouldn't want someone doing that to you. So as best as you can, put a smile on your face. But you don't have to fake it, but just focus on the things, on the great things, the good things, the little things in life, that at the end of the day, you woke up today. You're able to do things that back in the day you wish you were able to do today. You're able to have certain things today that some people wish they could have, or you have some things that some people may never have. We tend to normalize a lot of good things in our life, but if you really look at it, there's so many things to be thankful about. There's so many things to be grateful for. So really gotta focus on those things to get through those tough times. But just know the tough times don't last. They say tough times don't last, tough people do. Exactly. Now, if you don't think yourself as tough, I think you're tough. The fact that you're still fighting, you're still getting through what you're getting through, and you're still making it to the next day, you're tough. It's hard. I know it's hard, but you're gonna get through it. And to anybody out there who may need somebody to talk to, somebody to vent to, or anything like that, just really don't be afraid to just try. You'd be surprised who's waiting to hear from you. You'd be surprised who's waiting to just comfort you in your time of need. And you'd be surprised. So just try. At least try to get the help that you need, or just kind of try to get outside of just being stuck in that dark cloud. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this episode. Basically, I just want to tell you to keep going, keep pushing. It's going to be hard, but keep pushing. I'm pushing, so I want you to push, so we can both push, so we can get to where we want to get to in life. Because at the end of the day, the future you is going to thank the present you for not giving up and for continuing to push past this hard time. Because they know it's hard. They know it's hard. You know it's hard, but they're going to thank you so much for pushing through this hard time, because there's going to be something even better, something great in the future that you're going to, be so happy that you persevered and made it to. And just really hold on to that idea. Hold on to that idea of that future you just rooting you on and telling you, come on, you got it. Next day, let's get it. Let's keep going. And before you know it, the bad stuff will be behind you. You may have some new problems, but they may not be as bad. And you may have even greater ups and greater achievements that, will kind of lighten the blow from those. But at the end of the day, it's going to get better. So that's it for this episode. Hopefully that helped someone out there. It's definitely helped me. Just sometimes just kind of, reiterating that to myself. Sometimes as strong, as confident as I may seem or may feel, it does help to sometimes, sometimes you just got to continue telling yourself, like, repeat it to yourself, because, you do forget at times how strong you are, and you do forget how times you do forget at times about simple ways to kind of get through tough things. You want to sometimes just dwell in that negativity, and you have to get out of it. You have to get out of it, because nothing good is going to happen in that negativity, but getting out of it is going to make you stronger. So continue to fight, continue to keep going, and that future you is going to thank you, and I'm going to thank you for continuing going. So that's it for this episode. I know we got a little bit deep there. Hopefully, you're not crying. I didn't make you cry. If you did cry, that's good. You gotta release those emotions too. You gotta release those emotions. It's okay to cry. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to cry. Now, you're not gonna catch me crying on here, because I ain't gonna do all that. I might tear up a little bit, but I ain't gonna get him crying. But I do cry. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's men cry. It's okay to cry. Let your emotions out. We ain't. What I'm saying, we ain't too tough to shed a couple tears. But do what you gotta do. But hopefully you found some value in this. And if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We don't know what it's gonna be about, but we gonna find out. All right. So I'll catch you later. Have a good one.